1, the map pick from ZAI, going the way of the Mongolian side. Checkmate, stealing away the map in overtime, and what can only be described as, well, one hell of a back and forth affair on Dust 2. And heading into map number 2, it is, of course, it's a pick from Checkmate, Dinko. And what surprised me the most is going to be Techno 4K, the 16-year-old stand-in who was the MVP of map 1.
Yeah, Techno, we kind of know, if you look at Mongolians and they happen to have the age of 16 to 18, they're generally going to be beasts. So yeah, that's kind of the way that one goes, and he's continued to show us that he's impressive, and we'll see if he can do that here on Mirage. A quick pistol play into the A-bomb site. Blitz just charging down. He's in jungle already, and what Spiels, he was a bit of a pistol god yesterday, and for them on this map, well, not this time. Blitz, oh, okay, 3 kills in the window, shutting down 3 players. It's just Neff left alone, and that is unbelievable from Blitz. 3 quick kills. The rest of the team don't have too much to do, and Checkmate off to a good start here on their map pick.
A blitzkrieg of frags coming out, and that was a clinical take coming out from the Mongolian side. Just well executed. Sure, like Ronin wasn't able to hit any of the shots with CD spawn, but just look at the way they smoked off connector, they pushed in together, Blitz finds it first, second, and third, catching off the CDs trying to rotate in towards A from that jungle window position. Force Spike gonna be coming in though, and I don't know if you're keeping track, because I'm not, but I've lost count of the times that the Deagles have won the rounds, but this time around, Blitz gonna win the opening duel. Techno 4K facing off against Ronin, and he's gonna come out on top. Battle of the youngsters. As one by one, they're taking individual duels, which I'm personally not a big fan of for Checkmate, but you know what? At least they're winning them, so not too bad, I guess.
Nice shot onto Hawk. But yeah, that's all we can kind of ask for, Blah, is the fact that they look like they're going to win this round. Now it's just lost 1 player. Splashki with the deagle. The bomb's up in the apartments alone, Blah. I'm waiting on the rest of the team to arrive, and Kaz will take down Splashki. Neff trying to get over to the B-bomb site, but really shouldn't be doing too much here. Just start to walk away.
Yeah, these are the sort of rounds which you look at it like this round number 2, right? You look at it from Checkmate, you're like, oh, this is nice. They've just lost 1 player. Neff's going to be left alone. But if you look at the number of individual deals they went for, and and again, this is a very educated, if I'm saying over here, ZAI had hit their Deagle 1 deeks, which they're very, very good with. It could have easily been a 4v2 or a 5v2 or 5v3 favoring ZAI, right? You had the duel taking place towards Palace. You had the 1 player towards B just hunting the CT down all by his lonesome. These are like the scary plays which I don't want teams to go for on these anti-ecos, especially when you know that you've tried going for these plays earlier and you've been punished for them. And it's just this refusal to learn at times which does hurt me so, but this is much better. Nice nade from Blitz. And I gotta say, despite Techno 4K kind of stealing the limelight, Blitz has been very darn solid.
Yeah, he has been. I think, to be honest, I did say a little bit earlier on, there hasn't been anybody that kind of stands above the rest completely. I mean, obviously, Techno is that player kind of taking the top mark, but it was players not too far behind him across the team, right? It was a pretty good team effort. There was no one lagging behind, and they didn't require a carry. And I think that's such an important part for this team, for its longevity, is the fact that they have a system to work with. Too often are we talking about some of the weaker teams in this tournament, the fact that maybe a couple of changes here and there and they could be a real solid team. I think Bren, which you'll see a little bit later on after this matchup, are one of the teams that we talked about maybe needing a little bit more firepower. They look like they've got it at the moment. At least the players they've got in the team are heading in some sort of purple patch of form, so hopefully they can keep that up against Tiger a little bit later on. But I think that's just a good example, is the fact that this is looking like a good project right now, because pretty much everyone is playing well. And so far, they haven't really made as many mistakes.
No one checked underpass or a shadow. Sorry, no, not underpass. No one checked shadow there that round. I know there was no one there,
but that could have been just deadly, right?
Imagine a CD there with like anything, a deagle, body tag someone, finds an AK-47, picks up a couple more players, you've lost around, boom. These small little mistakes, and they didn't even use any utility or Molotov to flush a player out there. So these small little mistakes, they haven't been punished for it, but 2 rounds now. Checkmate have won. They won in a clean fashion, but it could have gone very terribly wrong, and that's where ZAI can't punish them and have punished them on the Dust 2 side. But here we go, the buy coming out for the Singaporean side, battling this map to take it to map number 3. Here we go. It was Mirage, which I played against Sigma yesterday, which they lost. So, ZAI, they know how to play this map. It's just that they do tend to struggle quite a bit. A hit coming in, big gap in the smoke, actually. Splash K getting the kill before it blooms. At least Neff gets taken down, but Ronin, baby, on the side is good for 2. Kaz finally drops him, and Blitz in the smoke, getting 1. They know where the Opera is as well. And suddenly, it's a 2v2. Bomb will get planted, but you gotta say the advantage slightly with the T side.
Yeah, definitely slightly, but Blitz is now into 1 versus 2. He's gonna spray away. There's a nice kill. Now just a 1 versus 1 splash key. Oh, what are you doing, Blitz? That's unfortunate. Could have won it, but switches out to the wrong gun at the wrong time. And Splashkey is gifted the 1 versus 1 win. He will take it away. Defuse coming through in the first round posted for what side?
I don't really want to blame Blitz for that, because I guess he wasn't expecting Splasher to come running out there. Yeah.
But it's still... Why are you switching out? Was there should have been enough ammo. Let's have a look. We can catch how many bullets was left in that gun. Oh, we see it from a different perspective, but
I think he brought up the Molotov.
Yeah, but he dropped the AK and picked up another one.
AK as well. Yeah, maybe panic and co. It happens.
Maybe see a nicer skin, you know, like kind of distracted by the shiny.
1v1.
Hey, shiny. It's just like go distracted.
How to bait silvers in matchmaking. Splash kid with the op though is going to be holding line. This is a much better take. Flash bang, look at that. ZAI, take a look at that. That's how you entry A. You know, use a flash, you're just running out dry. Blitz finds Nev, at least Bulbasaur does reply back through the smoke with an MP9. But they're just keeping them at bay. That is Blitz just unnecessarily risky. You're at 13 HP, bud. You've done your job. You've got 2 kills. You can fall back now.
Oh, there we go. He goes down. I'm glad he got punished for that.
Yeah.
But this is starting to look a little scary now. Suddenly, the CT side with a way back in. They've been gifted kills, and now an opportunity. Ronin going down, though. Techno, he has slam dunked him. And now it's out of here. Bulbasaur just fleeing the scene. It's going to be a 4th round picked up. And that's a real nice execute. I really want to bring it back to how nice that execute really was. It was sexy, blood. They had a different variation. It wasn't the standard stairs, CT, and jungle smokes. They had a smoke for jungle itself. Obviously, it uses more utility, but it's definitely a nice variation for a quicker play. They had a smoke for deep jungle. They had 1 for top connector and 1 for CT spawn. I don't know if they threw the one in front of the bin. I think that might have been a failed smoke or one that was just thrown to get rid of a Molotov. But this was such a nice quick play because the idea behind it is you explode onto the A bomb site. Your smokes do bloom. They smoke in jungle, they smoke in the connector, but the idea is that you want to take that stairs control, and you see the players just charging over the top with pop flashes down in towards stairs. It's so effective.
Yeah, for me, like, you don't even have to, like, go that deep. Just that opening flash to take down Splash Keep, that was good enough for me. Because how many times did we see ZAI yesterday just run out dry from A and just get picked apart by the riflers, by the snipers playing from the ticket booth position? It was just getting to a point where I was banging my head against the wall. But, yeah, Checkmate. Showing why they picked this map up. It's looking pretty decent so far. Couple of small mistakes here and there, but they haven't been punished yet for it. And now, Bulbasaur, the only player with any weaponry here, the AK-47. He is on that B bomb site. He could be a problem. Great work from Spiels to find one, and Bulbasaur still on that bomb site. He can be quite deadly indeed. He's got found out, looking for the duel. He's gonna find another kill. Very low indeed, but all he has to do right now is just stay alive and play for time as Neff executes Blitz, and it's all on Techno 4K, but he is completely unaware of where Splash is going to be coming in from, and that's going to be the round. It is the eco for HUAT, just the upgraded pistols, but what a round for Bulbasaur. 1 saved AK-47 Dinko, and he makes it count.
Bulbasaur delivering important times for the team. There's a round that they definitely should not have even come close in being able to compete in, nevertheless winning. So, yeah, this was just kind of ridiculous. Good positioning, little bit of a mistake in it. I feel like it was a bit disjointed from the T side. It's not really how you approach one of those rounds. So I'd like to see them try and answer back in this one. If not, they're going to be right down to the eco.
Well, Splash K, weapon of choice. I like that at least switching up his position here, but this is great stuff. Neff, still not traded Ro, rather finally finds him, but a quick trade coming in from Ronan. Yeah, that's what's ZAI waking up, maybe getting fired up after winning that Deagle round. And keeping, well, 4 players alive, building up a little bit of bank as well. And they have finally managed to break the money. This is pretty much what we saw in Dust 2, except roll to reverse. With HUAT who got off to a great start and Checkmate kind of bounced back. This time around, Checkmate, just the pistols. I really hope they don't buy here. They're going to have a full buy going to the next round. So just a Glocks, that'll suffice. It's fine. Don't need to invest much. Ro has gone for a Deagle. That's okay. That's fine. I can live with that.
Blitz coming out towards top middle. Kaz is just charges for the underpass. Of course, this is the kind of round that you just expect to not really result in too much for the T side. Neff getting a double kill. 1 kill from the Glock. That should be enough. They'll be happy enough with at least 1. It's all about tying it up here for HUAT ZAI. It's going to be 4-4. They go into the next round, and this is where we're going to see a buy come in from the T side again. I don't think it'll be too solid, though. Still be lacking quite a bit, blah.
Yep, farming up a few eco frags and building up that economy a little bit. Maybe gain a little bit of confidence as well. Ronan did have, again, I mean, he didn't have a bad game, bad map in Mirage yesterday, but he did have a comparatively quieter map compared to his MVP performance in Vertigo at the 38 bomb in Inferno. So he didn't really show up much. It was more about Spiels on that B bomb side, who was an absolute rock indeed. And now it's going to be the real test. The buy is going to be coming in. Spiels got to have that M4 of his. He's going to be kind of like the sole anchor majority of the times on the B bomb side. And for Splash K, one thing I liked, at least in the past couple of rounds, is how he's been a little mobile, right? Not just playing from the ticket booth or the triple position, but just moving around, kind of being a thorn on the side. And I like this. He's going to be heading towards B with his brother. And Bulbasaur is going to be pushing underpass together. So this is interesting. They're going to be going for kind of like a pincer approach towards this B apartments area. And no one spotted him out. Bulbasaur, oh, I think he's aware. He's going to fall on back. Splashy gets taken down, and that's a B bomb site. Just Spiels holding the line. Molotov going to flush him out. He's got to go for the play. He's blinded. They know where he is, but somehow he stays alive for a few more seconds, and that's going to allow his teammates to enter the side. But Ro, Hawk, and Kaz, a kill apiece, leaving it all in the hands of Bulbasaur. And he's going to get this 1v3. He's going to find one. Bomb planted. He knows where the second player is as well. He's going to get it, but now on 7 points of health against Ro, who's got an AWP. This is very doable, but Ro, I think, is aware, Denko. He's got the Glock out.
Oh, the sword now hiding, just wrapping around. 7 HP, the Glock out, Ro just hiding behind the van. He knows he's not on the bomb anymore. The smoke goes down, and Bulbasaur peeks. Oh. What a play. Bulbasaur winning the round here. Another round on the board here for HUAT ZAI. He has been very impactful in a couple of rounds now for this team. They've got to thank him for a lot. And Checkmate, they'll be pretty disappointed about that. Probably should have taken that one over the line in their eyes. Nonetheless, they will still have money in this round. It's not going to be a brilliant buy. They're certainly going to have a couple of weaknesses, but they can get 8Ks across every player.
That was so well played from Bulbasaur there.
Yeah, definitely. Just throwing the smoke down, baiting him into the open, having the player just look for the peak. Thought he was still inside the site, but instead pushed up close on the angle. But this was just an incredible walk into the bomb site again. But they did offer themselves up quite a bit there, but all trying to take him down. You almost feel this sort of security, or false sense of security is probably the term that's more applicable when you're in a 3 versus 1 like that. You almost feel like the round is won already. But a lot of mistakes being made there, and that's what separates the good teams and the average teams, right? Is that you limit those mistakes.
Kaz, 11 points of health, sticking around, battling, and he's going to do a smart thing, falling on back. That round also comes down to Spiels just delaying them for those couple of more very crucial seconds. I'm not too sure what Hawk was doing there. Checkmate, just going up dry, maybe not expecting Splashgate to still be holding the an angle towards mid. It's going to be a free kill. The problem here for Checkmate is Kaz is just on 11 points of health as well. And now it's a 5v4. As Blitz at least finds Neff, but again, gotta point out the health. Everyone's very, very low. Splash Kid peeks out. He's going to re-peek out again. He knows there's no player towards Palace, and he's still going for the duels. I'm not necessarily a big fan of this. You can just fall on back. Your teammate's on the side, and it's Ronan is going to get the kill. Risky plays from Splash Kid, but he's going to escape unscathed as Ronan finds Kaz as well, and Techno Fork is going to be left alone. 16-year-old prodigy from what we've seen so far. But this might be a little bit too much to ask of him. Bomb down the A bomb side. They know exactly where he is as well. And they're going to be going in for the hunt. Fields, that wasn't quite necessary. Techno could have found Splash K as well over there. Luckily for him, he ran out of bullets. And Roland's finally going to put him down. 6-4 for HUAT ZAI. Looked a little scary there. They're losing a few players. But you know what? Money's good. Not too worried about it.
Yeah, that's at least something here on the CT side. They finally got control of the economy. I mean, it's not across every player. I mean, Neff is and Spiel's a little bit low on the cash, but the rest of the team, they've got plenty to play with. Checkmate making a good decision when it comes to their economy. They're not fully investing into this round. They realize we haven't really had too much utility in these last couple or so. They're going to go for the half investment. They get the Tech 9s, the CZ, and the Scouts in play, and they'll go for a round. At least a chance to try and win it. And Rowe peeks down in towards middle, catches the head of Neff, shuts him down as he tries to venture from the lower parts of connector, and it doesn't work out for him at all.
These are the rounds which HUAT ZAI they time and time again struggle with. They have Splashy walking up top mid. It's a 30 HP Dinko. It's a very risky play. He's gathered information, so that's good, but it's kind of fortunate for him there was no one waiting for him. Actually, it's Bulbasaur. My bad, I take it back. The numbers were off there. Splash is actually towards CD spawn, playing safe with an AWP, which is where he should be. And now Spiels is going to be pressured. But the fact that Bulbasaur's walked up mid is giving them so much information, and that's going to allow Splash to try and bolster this B bomb set defense. AWP in hand. And here comes the hit.
Just coming through, man advantage in play for the T sides. They go on forward. The Tech 9's trying to create a little bit of chaos into this B bomb site. It's worked out for one kill. Rowe with another on the scout, and now they've still got that advantage. Bulbasaur, though, he has been the hero on this B bomb site so many times, and he has to do it again. He's been spotted, he's been tagged, but that kill should be coming through from the Itchy Grenade, and it will. Bulbasaur again, a double kill, and Ronan shuts down the final player. Bulbasaur is the hero right now for HUAT ZAI. This round would have been lost if it wasn't for his heroic antics up in the apartments.
Bulbasaur thinking the bomb was going to be planted for default, which is why he sort of ran up trying to prevent the plant from taking place. Which is unfortunate for him, but the bomb is getting planted smack in the center of the bomb site. But yeah, good recovery for him. Doing damage on the player towards bench and need to follow up. Second kill as well, and then of course Ronan coming in to help his teammate out there. Kind of expensive round there, considering the investment that Checkmate had. They had a Tech 9s and just the Scout, but
yeah, that's a win in the
good
round,
work overall.
They get most. They get a couple of kills. They get the bomb down. It was
that's a win right there.
Yeah, exactly. They want to get the money into this. It's just that they came into a position where they could have actually won the round. So it always feels a little bit bitter, but you have to remember it back to what they brought to the round itself. They went in with a half investment. It was all about this next one. Got the utility, they've got the AK-47s. Ronan is in T-spawn. Okay, the bomb's there, Blair. He's just walked right over the bomb. He's going to top middle. They have no idea. They can't have an idea. He's going to get 2 kills, surely at this point. 1. And a tap away. He doesn't get the opportunity, but now he realizes. He hears the footsteps. They're going to give him them. They're going to give him these kills. Need to be careful. Kaz just dropping down. Luckily gets away. Smokes down in front of his face. Ronan. He will be taking that frag away. This is all crumbled. One push through T-spawn is enough to just break down the attack completely here. And you can't blame them, right? They had the default. You just can't expect that ramp push coming through. And that's why I always have the problem of, you know, committing one player completely to Palace and having no one towards ramp or no one towards spawn, right? Because you don't see if anybody pushes through that ramp area. And Ronan is just a little nuisance.
Techno should have waited for Rowe to join him while going for this take. Instead, he just went in alone, and my god. These shots from Ronan, though.
4 kills. Just push through T-spawn.
You said 2. He gets 4.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he plays it well as in terms of when he gets that 1 kill out towards top middle, and he doesn't get the second, he doesn't commit to it. He comes back, away. Here's those footsteps up in the T apartments. He repositions. You have a little bit of an awkward fight, but Ronin just plays it well. And that's just kind of where his aggression can work out sometimes.
Yeah, he is very aggressive, and he has that, you know, that kind of like intuition, which is kind of crazy of such a young player. It's just if he can, again, this is literally the second best of 3 I'm watching this kid play, but if you can kind of temper it a little bit of more in-game maturity, I might say. But you know what? In-game maturity comes with time. He's still a very young player, and I'm looking forward to see what he brings to the table here. Right now, he is sitting on top of the server. 14 kills, Dinko. 14 kills and 7 deaths, and I'm starting to see signs of what we witnessed yesterday on Vertigo and on Inferno.
Well, Ronin is in the connector. Couple of players to the right side. Ronin wants to go through it. Kaz, oh, he's gone past him. Ships in the night. They have taken down Neff, and well, Ronin's traded positions, but he's let the team into the A bomb site. He's got to go back. He's got 1 kill through the smoke onto young Techno. The kills keep coming through, and it's Ronin that's collecting them. That's 2. He's taking damage, and now Kaz moving forward finally gets rid of him. It's a 2 versus 2, and somehow we're at this point. Splashkey playing from CT spawn. He's got Spiels to his left side. He starts to move forward into the site itself with a smoke down in the middle of the bomb site. Spiels getting 1 kill, Kaz going down, and now it's just Hawk. A 1 versus 2. Trying to get involved as he wraps around the triple boxes, looking for another round. They need this round win, and he's got the headshot. Now just a 1 versus 1. He's committed to the plant, but Splashkey comes around the backside. He doesn't flinch for a moment. He doesn't sweat at all, and it's a 9th round being picked up for HUAT. Checkmate needed that round win, Blair. I think at this point now we're starting to see a pretty one-sided half, and I think this is where HUAT will be pretty confident.
Well, I mean, the CD side is not what I have any complaints of. I
Exactly,
think
yeah.
what the CD side's pretty solid. It's just the T side where it just falls apart like we witnessed yesterday. If Splash could just rattle off 1 shot there, then he wouldn't have gone for the plant there. And I feel like Hawk could potentially maybe 7 up close in a 1v1 against AWP, but good patience from Splashkey, who, despite being pretty young, he is a veteran. He's been playing for a very long time. Ballsy peek, gets the kill, but gets immediately punished, and that's a great flashbang and Bulbasaur.
That's a bit of a whiff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just one of those awkward scenarios. Maybe the mouse was at the end of the mouse mat, or it hit his keyboard and couldn't quite fix his crosshair in time. I mean, we've all been there, but that's a bit of a whiff. Spiels, low HP. Kaz is up in the apartments. He's already pushed all the way up, and Spiels has been damn quiet so far, and he's going to go down again. Kaz getting rid of it. 10 kills now on his scoreboard. Relocation from Neff and Ronin as they commit to B. Look at the flank as well coming in play here from Ro. Make his way via jungle. Kaz is in default, just holding on that B bomb site. Ronin realizes he's about to go through the murder hole. He needs to be careful, and he loses his head. Neff, the last remaining player, hits the quick shot, and that should be the bomb. Quickly getting planted on the A bomb site. Molotov to delay. I'm loving this coming in from Checkmate. This is well played. They're going to find themselves a 5th round most likely, unless Neff can pull off an incredible 1 versus 2 retake of this A bomb site. He's got the utility to play with. He's got the health. He limits the firebox position, no one there. That does allow him to focus elsewhere, and Hawk's going on the big flank. He's going all the way around to short to try and play for this post plant. Neff is going to throw the nade on in, taps the bomb to try and pull them into the open, and Ro immediately peeking from Palace. He had the time to play with, and he makes it work. 5 rounds on the board for Checkmate. They desperately need a 6th here, Blood. The more rounds that they win on this T side, the less of a chance HUAT have of winning Mirage. We talked about their weaknesses on the T side. If they're going forward and got an 11-4, 10-5 half, that's when I'm much more comfortable. But now there's a chance here for Checkmate to find a 6th. If they win the pistol going into the second half, HUAT on all the rounds that they won in this first half might just come back and crumble before their eyes.
I would 100% agree with you on that. And I'm actually going to take for a very quick look at yesterday's matchup against, maybe after this round, against Sigma, where I do believe it was a very similar scoreline. I think it was like 9-6 or 8-7 for HUAT on the CD side, and the T side just completely fell flat. Well, plays. Nice flash. Nice flash. Brilliantly done there. As Spiels and Bulbasaur teaming up to take down Kaz, and that's going to force a quick reaction from Checkmate. They're going to be wasting no time. They know the 2 players towards Palace. They know the defense might be thin, and Splashkey is looking to utilize that AWP like a shotgun, like a Nova. Ronin holding alone. He's got backup arriving though. 2 more CTs to bolt into the defense, and he's taking a lot of damage, and he hasn't budged. He hasn't budged, the man. He's got balls of steel. His Bobo's going to find Techno as well, and Blitz and Row make that Row all alone in a 1v4, and he's going to get nothing done. Neff gets the kill, and ZAI they get to round number 10. But Jesus Christ, Ronan, he doesn't flinch.
He doesn't care. It was just such a weird round, though. That A bomb site, it felt like no one's seen each other the entire round. It was just crazy kills coming out across the board. Yesterday's matchup, it was a 9-6 CT lead going into the second half for ZAI up against Sigma. They choked it, won 4 rounds on the T side. So, I mean, 10-5 slightly better. Still 4 rounds T side, still not enough even at that point, but we'll see. Comes down to this pistol win. Can they get that under their belt? They do, setting themselves up a little bit more success.
They won both the pistol rounds against Sigma yesterday, by the way, so...
Yeah, it's a little bit irritating when you think about that. It doesn't really give you much faith moving forward, but it was Sigma's map pick at a TIE team on Mirage, generally quite a solid force, and well, it's been a pretty lackluster first half coming in from Checkmate, but that's a good start. Blitz again, 2 pistol kills, but Neff out of nowhere, a flurry of 3. He takes down every player in quick succession. It's just Techno and Hawk left alone, having to pull off a retake of the ZAI bomb site. Well, it was looking rough. Blitz looked like he had done enough to put the team in a favorable position, but Neff just pulls it back single-handedly.
It does, and just such a massive streak. And I like that, repositioning himself. Now they know where the final player is. Techno trying to, well, just sneak his way through the murder hole, but it's a reason it's called a murder hole. He gets taken down, and that's going to be ZAI winning the pistol round. And this time, though, great work from Neff. Oh, that spin around shot. That is filth. Oh. Force Spy going to be coming in for Checkmate. MP9 for Blitz. Interesting. Kaz just with the Deagle. Kaz not really investing full-fledged.
It feels like we just seen the exact same pistol round play out, but like flipped. Both halves. It's pretty weird. Well, Hawk, he'll be looking for the shot on the Deagle. They've got 1 player up towards Tetris. That's going to be an easy kill for Neff, continuing his Afrangate ability as he moves forward. Blitz picking up 1 on the MP9. Neff coming in as well, and Splashki now spraying away. He's going to try and get this bomb planted. Ronan gets aggressive down into a CT, but with the bomb planted, Neff shutting away Rope. It's a 2 versus 4. And Techno and Kaz, what can they really hope to achieve in this position? Kaz is locked in the cubby. He's going to try and take at least 1 player away, but it's not going to be happening. And Techno, he's doing damage, but no kill just yet. They're so low on 2 players, but it will not fall. They only lose Spiels. So that's perfect for the economy, for ZAI. 12-5, 4 away from victory to send us to map number 3. And Checkmate, hey, don't really look too confident or comfortable on their own map pick.
They don't, which is just so unfortunate, right? ZAI have shown that they have issues here on the T side, but then again, for Checkmate, it was a force buy. It's just unfortunate that, if your force buy doesn't work out, you have to eco. You haven't really left yourselves many opportunities to kind of come back into this game. Just 5 rounds on the T side, which once upon a time in an old meta of Mirage, maybe that might have been enough, but I don't think that's necessarily the case anymore. So for ZAI, as long as they don't mess this one up, it should be around number 13. And from then on, it should be pretty easy for them to take it to map number 3, which is going to be Inferno, Dinko. And I'm actually curious to see how ZAI is going to play in Inferno when you don't have Ronan dropping a 38 bomb.
Yeah, that will definitely be interesting. And they still lost on Inferno, even with that 38 kill, so not too confident about that, but we'll see how that goes. Blitz in the connector, Bulbasaur taking 1 onto Row. Kaz, it's 1 on the Deagle, but for the most part, T-side should be comfortable in winning the rest of these duels. Moving up towards short, Techno blind. Just before he gets blinded, he gets 1 kill, and oh no, Blair. Hawk with another kill on the Deagle. They're trying their best to win this round here as they push forward into the A-bomb site. Hawk stuck in behind. The default box is finally going down. It's just Kaz. And the bomb. What? Why is the bomb on short? They've just completely left it. They committed to A, and the bomb is down on short. They've got to run over and try and collect that. And Kaz going forward. He's trying to reposition. are smart. They would commit to the people offside here. That would be the perfect way to go. But they go back to the character. They play together, and Kaz realizes the A bomb site is the most likely attack. And so he's relocated himself over towards CT spawn. He moves forward, tries to deny the bomb plant, but Splashkey swings just at the right time. ZAI are up 13-5. 3 away from victory, but over here for Checkmate. They'll finally get the buy-in into the second half. It's the first time we've seen the purchase.
That was actually just very smart decision making from Kaz. I'm actually impressed with that. Sure, it didn't pan out. The moment he spotted the bomb, like immediately rotates back to the A bomb site, doesn't waste any time. And once I know they have to pick up the bomb, and if he had a gun, if he had a rifle, I feel like there was a world, there was a possibility he could have maybe clutched that. But there we go. Speaking of Kaz, he's going to open things up. Neff is going to be his first victim. As ZAI setting up for this A take. They're not wasting no time. They're just going to flash and smoke and just run their way in straight through the flames and the nades and whatnot. Spiels are leading the charge, and it's going to be Blitz and Hawk who's going to shut it down. Bulbasaur and Ronan left in a 2v4. Bobo should find a kill. It's actually going to be Ronan who's going to peek around from Palace. The problem here is, apart from one more flash out of utility, and the timing on that Kaz! That should have been a kill. And that's going to give Ronan a second chance to make it work, and you don't want to give that, as Bobo, however, will fall. Both will fall, in fact, to Kaz. So Kaz making up for the whiff shot with 3 kills at the end of the round. There you have it, Checkmate. They take the round, making it 13-6, but they still have a pretty steep hill to climb if they want to take this map.
Yeah, good stuff. I mean, that's all you can do is when the gun around in front of you, and Kaz makes quick work of 3 players in the AWP. Good round from him. Make a small chance miss there, but he still recovers and shuts down Ronan. Yeah, good stuff. Good relocations. Solid stuff from Kaz overall. Now 13-6. 3 away from victory. HUAT, they will be looking to try and take it over the line. They've got the money available, so they will be able to purchase into this again. AK-47s, utility out for the players. Over here on the CT side, it's the AWP for Kaz, the AK-47s, the M4s, and the utility available. So if Checkmate are to win this round, they'll put themselves in a position where they might just be able to compete enough to bring back the second half.
Well, there's a possibility, but they're going to take damage like this. It's not going to be that easy. Techno is trapped. That's it's just trying to time his escape, waiting for the reload to happen for Neff, and that's going to take place. He's going to be falling on back. I like this from ZAI. I really like this from ZAI. I mean, it's how low my expectations are of their T side here in Mirage, that when they just slow it down a tad bit, just feel things out and go for this opening picks, I'm excited. But Kaz is going to find Neff. He's going to neutralize the man advantage that ZAI were enjoying for the majority of this round. Ronan's position here towards Murder Holding. Oh, this is big. Is Kaz going to be expecting his position? No, he's not. Ronan finds the kill. But they don't seem to be aware that all the CTs are waiting for them over towards A. And suddenly, it's a 2v2. Make that a 1v1 as Spiels left alone, but Blitz, in the end, he gets the clutch. And that's a strange round from, well, both the sides. ZAI, they had everything and just walk into the stack. And also, I guess I'm going to give credit to Checkmate as well. It was a little bit of a gamble. They realized that once Kaz got the kill on towards the player, playing up towards B apartments, that it was going to be an A hit, and they didn't waste any time. They kept all the 4 players there, and not exactly a sustainable round, but when 13-7 down, I guess you're kind of forgiven for trying to go for some of these riskier plays. Pistols coming out for ZAI. This should be an easy cleanup.
Just coming through. It's a good run up. Bulbasaur taking one away. That's an easy kill onto Ro. Techno trying to get rattled off with his MP9. He will get a kill onto Neff, but there's shots from Kaz. He's now under pressure. He's landed 1. 3 versus 3. Well, that's I have got players inside of the bomb site. Now moving forward, they've got positional advantages with players in the bench, in the site itself, and Kaz finally gets something done on the pistol side on. And Hawk continue to move forward as the last remaining player into the clutch. Just 1 more, and he's gone 10 HP. Ronan low, and there's the shot on the deagle right through the wall. ZAI with 14. That's a round they shouldn't have won, Blair, but they pulled it off. And now they are 2 away from sending us to map number 3.
When I said an easy cleanup, I was saying it would be an easy cleanup for Checkmate, but not for ZAI. Was it? Team Flash? I don't know, but I mean, kudos to HUAT for making it work, especially the final shot from Ronin and the clutch in as well in the end there. But oh my, Checkmate, you can't lose those. And they've done so well as well to just try and make things a little close, a little competitive. And this should have been 13-8. Instead, what's I? Now 2 rounds away from taking to map number 3. This is the 5th map we're watching, or rather casting HUAT play, Dinko, and each and every time their opponents have gone to double digits or won the map. Which is, and if they do manage to close this out convincing, it's going to be the first time we're going to see a convincing win, or even for that matter, a convincing loss coming out from HUAT. It's been like, what, 16-13s, overtime, 16-14s. It's been very, very close.
Oh.
Okay.
We finish each other's sentences, blah. Maybe a shorter sentence, but it works. And well, we're all just swinging on by. Spiels is the man who loses his head, and while we get a little bit of a jumping Mike 7 play here, it's going to be Techno with 1. He's just repositioning completely. Not overcommitting, not facing. And while Kaz gets 1 on the scout. Neff, though, he's been cleaning up in these last couple of rounds, but this has to be a 1 versus 4. He's got 2, but Blitz gets rid of him, and yeah, the pistol's paying off again. Blood, what's going on?
It's Dust 2 again. The second half. The first, that's so insane, like how the first halves are usually comparatively much more cleaner, much more reasonable, and then the second half, it's just like the pistol, the force bar just winning them rounds. And well, Checkmate, they kind of dug themselves into a hole losing to those pistols in the B bomb site, but they kind of climbed back out again. And now once more, ZAI with the pistols, P250s, Deagles, and they're just spread kind of thin. Maybe looking to deal a bit of economic damage, perhaps. You know, try and find a couple of picks here and there. And it's going to be Neff with a Deagle looking to find something but Techno 4K. Getting the opening kills. This should be, at least with these 2 opening kills, should be a walk in the park for Checkmate, at least this round. It's still doable. It's still doable. Looking at how HUAT struggled on the T side, I feel like there is a world where Checkmate can grind this one back and, if not win it, at least make it very, very competitive.
Well, 55 seconds in play. Just taking the time with the Glocks, trying to talk over what they want to do. Splashkey seems like he's hyping himself up to jump out, try and go for the bomb plant. It's not going to go well. It's Ronin. What's he doing? Just waiting for a player to walk into Palace, perhaps. He hasn't moved at all, Blair. Maybe he's taking this time to go quickly to the bathroom. Maybe take a drink, eat something. But he's ready to go again. And it's a 1 versus 5. He walks right into T-spot. They're running him down. Should be an easy kill here. Kaz secures. A 9th picked up for Checkmate. They are not done yet. They are still at a position that kind of looks rough, but with the chance still available to them, they could be grabbing double figures. And if they win this round, Blair, the economy game certainly shifts in their favor, and then probably 11 or 12 rounds. So at this point, it's not done. It's certainly still doable for Checkmate. They've just got to hit a great purple patch of form and make sure they string all that momentum together.
I'm expecting ZAI to go for this just like a no-nonsense B take. The utility, it's so non-existent. 2 smokes, 2 flashes, and a Molotov. And look at Hawk just pushing up, taking the fight. And he should just peel away from this. It's just really not worth it. Spiels making his presence felt towards top mid, and Kaz, though, I don't think they're going to be expecting his position. He's going to get a free kill on Ronin. There's no need to really stick around, but he can because he still has a teammate at the bottom of mid, spotting top mid, so he can just hold this angle. And ZAI, whatever plans they had in store, is just being shut down very early on. They do still have the 2 smokes and 2 flashes to work with, Dinko, but they're going to have to rely a lot on some contact plays. And they're going to need players like a Bobo, like a Splashk, Neff, Spiels, all these guys to really step on up and win these duels, which, with Ronin dead, it's not going to get easier.
Oh, Hawk going to Underwood. Blitz looking out towards the window, down in towards middle. Just get the boost at the perfect time. Look at this. Splashkey into his jungle. Blitz has no idea. Goodbye, Blitz. A second kill maybe here for Splashkey, but he can't spray away onto the second. Bulbasaur doing good work in finding Kaz and Neff as well. That's the round done. It's going to be map point. Here for HUAT ZAI. That's just a brilliant play from Splashkey getting into the window. Gets a little bit lucky on the timing. Gets the flank on. It's his shot, though. And after that, the chaos is created. The alarm signals as it all crumbles. For Checkmate, it's just Techno left now into the 1 versus 2. And Bulbasaur gets rid of him. 15-9, map point here in Mirage. HUAT ZAI looking to try and send us to Inferno.
That I felt was a little bit of a mistake from Blitz, where he got spotted at jungle and immediately just peeled back. And that was that window that Splashkey was looking for, right? Then that's when he just jumped up towards the jungle window area. Yeah. But it's a risky play from Splash. Credit to him for making it work, especially with the information he gleaned. But for Blitz, why is he not cognizant of the fact that once he gets spotted out and falls back, he makes it sound that someone might not be running in and taking advantage of that position and snatching it away from him? So I feel that was just a big mistake from Checkmate, considering they had that opening pick. Well, 15-9 though, and HUAT ZAI now 1 round away from taking to map number 3, which is going to be on Inferno. Just altered the decider yesterday when they played against Sigma.
Oh, Bulbasaur is going to be going back to pick up that bomb. But while he's taking his journey, he's lost a teammate, Spiels, who has been so quiet. Going down. Kaz falling back away from the window. Have got that mad advantage. Again, this is another scenario where they have to keep themselves alive. As many players as possible to keep that economy afloat. 42 seconds now. Neff making his way over towards B. Techno, bit of an off angle. Should be good for at least one, but he's repositioned, and there's the headshot. Neff goes down. Follow-up kill in for the CT side, and Ronan, his position now is the one factor that could work out for this HUAT ZAI team. As they start to move forward into this B-bomb site. It's Ronan with 1 kill. Kaz going down, and now Ro holding on. Looks to the right side. Splashkey's there, but he has to flick between 2 players, and it's just not going to happen. Techno has 2 kills in this round. Blitz assisting, and now it is just Ronan. 10 seconds. Cannot win the round. It's all about staying alive and taking this AK into the next one. At least they keep 3 players alive here, and they get the round done. 15-10. Do you believe in overtime, Blair? Or do you still think it's a fairy tale at the moment?
Look, they've been doing a good job winning some of these like scrappy rounds, but it's just when they lose to the pistols, which have lost so many times, where I just don't have that much of faith in Checkmate to bring it back. Look at the money right now for HUAT ZAI. Ronan, so he's got the AK, so it doesn't get the loss bonus, but if you look at the money, it's not that terrible, because he's got the same money as everyone else in his team. Splash, between 900, probably thinking about saving it, not buying anything, so he can go for an AWP buy if needs be. But you know what? It's just going to buy up a Deagle, which is fair. You have 5 map points to work with. There's no need to force matters here. And honestly, this B bomb side has looked kind of porous for Checkmate, and I feel that's something HUAT is going to try and abuse again over here. They have 2 smokes, Bulbasaur purchasing a little bit of extra utility. I believe Checkmate should win this round. They can maybe get to 12-13, but I still feel like HUAT ZAI, they should just close this out. At least not this round, maybe the next. And again, this B bomb side, yeah. They know this is a problem.
Well, this time Techno has, I feel, a better position to deal with this if they start to run out the window. Just away from the flashbang. Oh my god. How? Techno, you don't miss those. That's just one of those whiff sprays that happens every now and then. Just not what you would usually see from Techno. And now Ro, he gets one on towards Neff. Splashkey diving into the side. These pistols, boy, you talked about it, but it seems to be recovered. The kills from Blitz and Kaz at least come through, but Splashkey with another shot. Just 1 before he goes down. 15-11. Checkmate, they increased their scoreline, but that was a little bit scary.
And that's the thing, if you're going to win these rounds, like winning 5 in a row, you want to keep as many players alive as possible, because you don't want to be a spot where it's 15-14 and you're broke because you lost too many players, right? And even here, you see Techno with the FAMAS. He has to sacrifice a rifle just so, or rather one of the M4, or if you wanted an AUG, just so he can buy the extra utility, which is going to be very, very useful indeed. Cass spots too many players out. That's a smart call. There's no need to face. There's no need to face. There are 5 deagles there. Nice clip from him. They haven't spotted out Blitz yet, and Blitz should get a free kill here. He's going to find one. He's going to get peeked together. I don't know why he's holding a wide angle, but they're not peeking him together at the same time. He's good for 2, and he finally gets taken down, but Hawk's there to finish off the job. Splash, you left alone. This is much better, much cleaner from the side of Checkmate, losing just the 1 player, and they're going to be pretty happy with that. I'm a little surprised ZAI didn't try to go for that B tick again. Because even if they don't win the round, they're doing so much damage every time they go to the B bomb site.
Oh, double off setup. Now, this is interesting. Ro and Kaz pulling them out. They've got the M4s as well. I mean, if they win this round, Blur, because the HUAT have actually decided they could have gone for the AWP, but they decided to just go for the full rifle setup. Maybe they go for a quicker attack, and they have gone to the A bomb site so many times. And this seems to be a straight up execute right off the back of the round start. And they need to be careful here at the CT side that they don't get caught off by this. The player set up ready for the execute. The Molotov just waiting it out. And here comes the push in towards the site. Hawk on default. They're playing in front of the smokes. He'll throw his own one down, but they've already crossed to Sandwich. There's a player in there. And the pressure, it's building here. The T side, they line up. A couple of kills available now for Hawk. And he eats them. He gets 2. And no, the 2 kills come back in for the T side. And so far removed is Ro. He's still on the B side of the map. He finally gets his way in towards jungle. Bomb not planted, and that Molotov is a big problem. Luckily, Neff has a smoke. Now it can slow down the pressure, alleviated slightly as Ro has now got himself over towards Connector. HUAT looking to try and close it here. Neff and Ronin, 2 players that have been playing really well for the side. Up against Ro and Techno. 53 seconds. Techno plays in CT spawn. Stairs is the AWP. And Ro, he's actually in the connector with a flashbang now deploying out. He's hit the shot onto Neff. He's been dropped to 14 HP. Oh, Ro, he gets flashed. He can't get away. And now it's just Techno. 40 seconds left to try and hold off. Bomb plan coming through. He could deny it, but he's so low. He can't hit the shots, but luckily shuts down Ronin. Just one more, and Techno pulls it off. The 1 versus 2, he saves the day. And they're not done yet. 15 to 13. This young gun shows up yet again for his team.
What is he looking for?
Defuse, please.
Yeah, just to please just defuse. I don't want, like, it's online Counter-Strike. You might even get disconnected. I've seen it too many times. Just defuse the bomb. There we go. You can pick up the flashbang later on, but what a hero play from Techno 4K, the 16-year-old stand-in for Checkmate. And honestly, HUAT played that, well, as best they could. But yet, hitting some very, very clean shots indeed. Blitz and Hawk especially picking up a double kill, and HUAT snatching it back.
Important. That second kill is so important. If he doesn't get that, then probably they're done. We're heading to map number 3. Yeah. 15-13 though. Double up setup continues for Checkmate. We take a look at what ZAI have, and it's an AK purchase with 1 Galil. They lose this round. They down to low by. Likely see an overtime.
Yeah, well, looking at the money, I mean, it's going to be max loss bonus, obviously, but still, you know, when you have 0 in the bank and you don't even get the bomb down, it's going to be like $3,400. You're going to get like 34, maybe 35 with a little bit of $200 remaining over here. That is a huge spray from Bulbasaur. Almost catches out Kaz, who's so very lucky to stay alive on 19 points of health. And this is good for him as well. What is that? That is a terrible flashbang, and terrible timing for Ronin. He's blinded, taken down. Splash at least gets a trade, but Blitz's position here is going to find one. He should be falling back. He knows there's a player playing towards Connector. And now it's a 4v3 advantage for Checkmate, but barely, because Kaz, he's bleeding out internally.
Man advantage still intact though. AWP in the hands of Kaz. Let's neutralize that slightly, and that's the bulk down theory. And well, we've got 1 player down in towards the underpass. Oh, Neff! Still alive. Likely was to go down there, but Hawk, this comes down to this. You could have got a kill there. That could have been the confirming factor to win a 14th round, but now a chance to fall. Kaz going down. Luckily, Ro is good enough to take 1, but Bulbasaur, 2 kill onto Hawk. Nice shot from Ro. He's the hero right now as the bomb's stuck in the apartments. Neff low, tries to run to the B-bomb site, but Ro, what a hero. 3 kills picked up, 15 to 14. Look at the money, Blair. They didn't get a bomb plant. Overtime, It's only a round away.
Yeah, I mean, if the cash you had in your bank, even with max loss bonus, it's like $150 or $200, you're gonna get only $36 to $3,700. And you can do the math right there. In AK-47 is 2,700. You'll get nice shots from Robe, by the way. And that means if you buy an AK, gonna have only Kevlar and armor. Bobo had he got a kill, which is why he had a little bit of extra cash. But look at this. Galils, 3 AKs, barely any utility, Dinko. What are they going to do with this? Well, they're going to be going for this A play, and Hawk, he's trapped in the corner, and Spiels and Bobo, they're going to open it up, and with the buy, which looked terrible, Dinko, they might actually pull it off, and they might actually close out a series 16-14, or rather the map.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's how that works. You know, you let all the rounds slide, you have the better buys, and then you just win with an A rush. And it's looking like that's going to be the heartbreaking moment, but Rowe through the smoke connects one. Kaz has slipped his way into the A bomb side as well here, but this is not done yet. There's still a chance here for the CT side. Neff, though, that kill might just confirm. The smoke goes down, not a kill there. 16-14. HUAT side will take it. We're heading to map number 3. Inferno is coming right up. It's as close as you can get it in regulation, but it was overtime map number 1. 16-14.